This courtroom isn't just about a drunk driving case. It's a story of warnings ignored, rights waived, and a judge who's had enough. Today, we're looking at Mr. Gonzalez Dominguez facing his second DWI charge. But here's the kicker. This isn't just a slap on the wrist. The judge makes it crystal clear. One more mistake, and it's a felony with prison time. Add to that immigration risks, financial penalties, and probation traps, and you've got a case that shows just how heavy the law can hit repeat offenders. So buckle in, because this hearing isn't just about guilt. It's about whether this man has any chance of turning his life
Mr.
around.
Gonzalez Dominguez, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. Second offense. Looks like you have worked out an agreement where
Quiet for a plea.
it is a true second though, right?
It is a true second, Your Honor. I believe it was just filed as first for whatever reason.
You're charged with driving while intoxicated, first offense, although it's a second offense. You need to understand that there are very serious consequences with this, Mr. Gonzalez. You now will have 2 DWIs on your record. What happens on the next one?
Próxima. ¿Qué es lo que va a pasar? Deportación. Deportation? No.
If you ever
Sí, usted.
get pulled over again and an officer smells alcohol, you will be charged with driving while intoxicated, third offense, which is a felony offense. You were looking at a minimum of 2 years in prison, a maximum of 10 years in prison.
10 años.
Do you understand? If I were you, I would never get into a car, even if you've had a sip of alcohol. Otherwise, it's probably not going to go well for you. Do you understand?
Usted lo entiende. Yes, sir.
You are giving up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement today. You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. Under federal law, you give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you are stuck with this forever. Is it true or untrue that you had a .15 or above?
Que tenía esa concentración de alcohol más de 0.15. ¿Verdad o no verdad?
And here's where it gets intense. The agreement sounds simple. Probation, education programs, no alcohol, no drugs. But listen closely. The real trap is in the fine print. Gonzalez must blow into a breathalyzer whenever asked, pay thousands in device fees, and live under the court's microscope for more than a year. Fail once, skip a payment, refuse a test, let a device lock out, and he doesn't just get a warning. His probation collapses, and he heads straight to jail. Think about that. How many people can realistically juggle thousands in fines, mandatory classes, and strict device monitoring without slipping up? Is this justice, or is it a system designed to set people up for failure? What do you think?
The agreement is 1 year in jail to be probated for 15 months.
Meses.
We will do a DWI, repeat offender DWI education class. You will do 1 victim impact panel. You will do a TRAS to see what other conditions you may need. If they assess other conditions, you must fulfill them. No drugs, no alcohol, no breath test refusal. If you were pulled over in a car and an officer asks you to submit a breath test, you must do it while you're on this probation. If you do not, then you're in violation. I'm telling you now, Mr. Gonzalez Dominguez, I'm going to do everything in my power to protect my county at all costs. And apparently you have not gotten the message. So now you will be required to pay the DPS supervisory fee and the court costs. You will now be leaving here somewhere in the neighborhood of around $5,000 in fines and fees. And if you don't pay it, every $100 you owe, you will sit 1 day in jail. And if you're not a citizen of this country, you're not here with permission, you go to jail for that kind of time, you will probably get an immigration detainer. Do you understand?
Usted lo entiende. Sí, señor. Yes, sir.
I'm suspending your ability to drive for 1 year. You must also obtain does he have a portable device now, or what does he have?
Scrammed on right now, Your Honor.
Okay.
We are asking for the portable since he will be in.
So once he gets the portable device first, then we can take off the scram device.
Yeah.
I have been paying for all of your devices as of now. Going forth, you will be required to pay for everything. If you fail to pay for it, if the device goes into lockout, so will your probation. You must do a $100 donation to Mothers Against Drunk Driving. 30 hours of community service. Do you have children?
¿Tiene hijos?
No.
No.
Okay. You will be required to do the 30 hours of community service.
Varios.
Is this how you understand the agreement?
Yes.
How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I'm going to find you guilty and I'm going to follow this agreement. How much is the total?
Judge, you said you were gonna do 1 year flat driverless suspension?
Correct.
So with the driverless suspension was 4,900.
No, but it's 45 for the
45.
supervisory, and then what are court costs?
Oh, so the DPS fine is
4,500.
And then the court costs are 420.
How much?
420.
420?
420.
You will now owe $3,920. You will be given a 2-year payment plan to do it. If you fail to pay, like I said, one day for every $100 you owe. Somehow we have to get your attention, and I hope this is it, before something drastic happens where you end up with a 50-year sentence. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So the gavel falls, guilty of his second DWI. Instead of immediate prison, Gonzalez gets probation, but at a cost. Over $3,900 in fines, interlock devices, community service, and the constant shadow of deportation. The judge's words were clear. One more mistake, and Gonzalez could be looking at years in prison or worse. Cases like this raise bigger questions about our justice system. Should repeat offenders get another chance? Or does the punishment need to be harsher to protect the public? I'd love to hear your take. Was this fair? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if this courtroom breakdown opened your eyes, hit that like button, share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe for more real cases, real drama, and expert insights every single week.